What's up, YouTube? Mojo Casham here. Okay, I've been working on a little bit of a farm here. We need mega trees. I need some more wood. I've got 10,000 blocks. Oop, I need a nap and some bone meal. Because everybody knows when you make a big ass tree, you take a nap. Got my bed facing so I can watch the sunset. Not really. Okay, let's make a big ass tree and tell this little harvester to chop it up. Try to spawn it into my head. Minico Farm. I'm jumping around on the farm. Minico Farm, Redstone Farm. My EXP I had on the bottom of that mob farm that I extended down more levels. Take the EXP, put it into a sewer, put it into a... I don't know if I actually need the drain on the sewer, but I put it there anyway. Turns it into essence. The essence powers the... Well, the power powers the spawner, but it also needs essence. That's how I get zombie heads. I need to make a few more of those. Try to get at least 3-4 of them going in there. Need to get the zombie heads way faster than I have been getting them. Been making mirrors. Oh shit, I don't got very many left. But what we're doing with that, with the mirrors and the stuff, is we're making solar panels. More solar panels, always more solar panels. I know. Gonna definitely need a better little iron farm here. Gonna have to build one. Wood. Gonna definitely need lots of wood. Mirrors. Oh, easy, learn how to spell mirror. And redstone. Need lots and lots of these. Look at that, already out of wood. But that's alright, because we got some on the way as soon as that starts cutting it. I'm going to end up upgrading that to where I have 4 of them. But I need to make... I'm going to need diamonds. I'm going to need quartz seeds. More redstone seeds. Wrong spot. Yeah, 156 I need, but I need 4 stacks of 64. Let's see here. Let's go with solar panels. We've got one extra one. But I got 5,533 tiny ones. But I need to, and I'll show you right here. Oop, learn how to spell solar. Okay, I got lots and lots of those. As you see in that step. And then I'm going to need that step. Then this step. 8 of these and 1 of these to make 1 of these. And I need 4 of those in order to make 1 of these. Plus I need this. And then this will go to... That'll turn into that, and then I have to, when I go to the next one, I need this one, so I have to have that one and that one, so I'll have to make a bunch of those, and then all the way to here, it'll be 5 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see here. This step, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 step process with all those, so I'm going to need... I don't know, because we're going to get to 1,000,000 RF a tick, and then that should be one of the last things on the list before, and that'll take all the leaves, all the wood, but that'll be, I think, one of the last 2 steps before the basic goals are done, and then we go on to the extreme goals and work for 1,000,000,000 RF a tick, and I don't know that I'll ever get there. If I had 1 or 2 other people working with me on this, it'd be a little different. But just by myself, that's going to be a lot of time. But it'll take all the leaves out. I can set it to where it'll harvest the leaves or not harvest. I just have it to where it just breaks them. I don't want all these leaves. I use the I use zombie, or not zombie. I use flesh. I use the flesh to get the dirt, and as you can see here, it's this one's empty, but it's slowly sucking it out. I had two completely full, but I moved my shit here. I used to have a whole system here that was sticking the flesh in and making the dirt. I moved them down here, added more barrels to them. Automatically puts it in, automatically takes it out when it's done, sticks it right into the ME, and then I have dirt with the flesh instead of keeping all the leaves. 3,613. Zombie farm, or the zombie farm, I guess it's a mob spawner here. It's kind of cool. Turn that off so it'll quit trying to give me the drops. Okay, when you build this, if you build it similar to this, make sure you completely enclose this to where if you want to see in there, you need to use dark glass. But I guess you don't need to, but I do. So the bottom row there, F7, see, it's lit up. If it's not dark glass, then it'll have too much light there. After like up 1 or 2 levels, it wouldn't matter because the light doesn't really travel up. But if you put the fans on there, so you only have to have one vacuum hopper because it'll only reach like 5 blocks or 6 blocks. It'll push it all that way. The fans on either side. After it pushes that way, the fans will push it to the center, and it just goes into the vacuum hopper faster. But if you don't have this covered right here behind the fans, then the enders, sometimes when they hit, they'll still be alive if they spawn off the bottom layer, and they can see this house and possibly the ground from in there, and they'll spawn out here, or they'll spawn down here on the farm, and then you'll have, every once in a while you'll have an ender running around. Doesn't really matter, but if you're AFK for a minute, and like I was, and standing there, and he whacks you and gives you any kind of knockback at all, because I was working on building for these villagers. I had this house going, and I was getting ready to put doors up here, and I went AFK for a minute, and come back to, well, I was dead. So, that didn't happen on this world. I don't, no, yeah, it was this world. But now when I go AFK, I just fly up, so it doesn't happen either way. They can knock me back, and I won't just die instead of standing there. But had the 2 villagers from the mob spawn area over there. Put them in here, put rows and rows of doors on here, put a roof on top of the doors, and then locked them in the house, and they made babies. For just fun. I have no use for them. Other than that, the solar panels are going to take a really long time to get to 1,000,000 RF a tick because it takes a long time to build the solar panels. The reason why I don't want to go with the solar generator is because when you get... They're both going to take a lot of diamonds. They're both going to take a lot of nether. They're both going to take a lot of redstone. It doesn't matter. They're going to take a lot. But in order for this to work... When I put one of those down, I have to have a redstone signal to it. So no redstone signal, it'll charge. Then I have to flip a switch on, and it'll stop charging and send the electricity out. So basically, if I was going to do 1,000,000 RF tick with those, which I think even the best one only puts out just over 1,000, if I stacked them all up, thousands and thousands of them, I'd have to go through and run redstone to every one of them, plus the repeaters and all that shit, or not repeaters, but boosters and all that shit to increase the redstone signal, or whatever. And I'd basically have to go through and set up a whole big old system of that shit, let it fill up, and then turn on give it the redstone signal so it'll send the power. And that's too much of a pain in the ass. I don't want to do this challenge with this big ass reactor. I could, but I'd still have to build like 42 of these or some shit like that. I don't know. But if I built the biggest one, I don't know how much the biggest one puts out. And I don't know that if adding more of these gives you more power, but basically, if this is going to give more than 20 RF a tick, I don't think that this conduit can handle more than like, it'll give a maximum of like 20,000 RF a tick, 20,480 or something like that. But it won't give, if this is going to give like 100,000 RF a tick, I can't run it through one conduit. I think I'd have to have multiple conduits on it, but I don't know that for a fact. It says that it can only handle 20,000 at a time. As you can see, that tree's already almost done. You could just have a bunch of little trees on there, but that's not as I think I get more wood out of doing one of these every couple of minutes versus doing, or every 10 minutes versus doing a whole bunch of little ones. I know I have to baby it more this way, but once I have 4 of them on here and I have 4 of these trees being cut at once, then babying them won't be a problem. But anyway, that's kind of where we're at right now. Definitely going to have more. I'm going to have a gold farm. I'm going to have a quartz farm. Going to have a redstone farm. So I'll have like 2 redstone, 2 gold, 2 quartz. Don't know how long I'm going to need the Minico. And then I'll have an iron farm eventually and a gold farm eventually. I think I'll end up basically with 10 farms total. For 5 different, so I can grow 5 different things with 5 different things with it, 2 each. But we'll see how it goes, because I get a lot of redstone and stuff from here, so I may only need 1 redstone plot, but I've got 22,000 of these. I'm gonna need blocks. I'm gonna need the redstone because it requires that for all these. I need all these. I need a lot of Invar, so I'm going to need a better system for the Invar to run on. But other than that, yeah, that's my plan for right now, is to get to a million RF a tick. Once I hit a million RF a tick, I'll decide whether the solar panel way is worth it, and hopefully I'll have built a bigger one of these, and I might just end up using it for that purpose. I don't know. But anyway, thanks for stopping by. Like, follow, subscribe, check out many of my other videos, and I appreciate you stopping by.